Next speaker, we would like to invite is yours.
Hello everyone, can you hear me? Let's check this one. Лівим нажимати, так?
Це наступний слайд, це попередній.
Оце виберіть.
Нижче, те, що маленька кнопочка, це попередній. Зараз.
Hello everyone, guys. My name is Rivne. I represent Erasmus Business School, and I would like to probably discuss just talks, small talks, or just go ahead. That's it. Probably it will be discussed, or just my talks, or dialogues, or probably comments. It's very, how to say, modern topic, blockchain technology for international students. Well, the idea of this speech created a couple of weeks ago. And I had a trip in Portugal, one of the Portugal universities, and I met very interesting supervisor. We have a project with Portugal University's double diploma, and we have discussed with very interesting supervisor from Portugal part for our student. Probably you have the same experience, and during this meeting, this discussion of topic of diploma of our student, the supervisor from Portugal mentioned a couple of words about Bitcoin, Bitcoin 2.0, Ethereum, and many others, digital coins, digital assets, and many other things. But an idea of this speech based on how we can use this technology for international students, and the idea of this technology based very simple and based on new opportunities with transparency, with opportunities to verification, and especially for international students, it's important topic, and this technology can create these opportunities. So this is new reality actually. And of course we will not talk about Bitcoin, but the technology of blockchain creates this, let's say, digital assets. And today we have a lot of examples in all over the world of using this technology for international students, not just only for international students, but for internationalization and digitalization of education process. And why we talk about it, and what the ideas. We have some problems. Well, I try to be academic, but we have a conference actually. But try to time to time you can ask me something about some ideas or slides, information on the slides. Here we have a list of problems. And we try, of course, this technology brand new for Ukrainian universities, or even in Europe. This process we can observe like a test. The first example of digital diploma for international students we can observe we can see in Massachusetts Technology Institute, MIT. If I'm not mistaken, around 8 years ago, it was first example of digital diploma. Well, it's first example on the planet of Earth. Well, here is a list problem which we can solve if we have this technology. And I guess these problems are absolutely actual for our universities. Of course, this is the future. It's not technology for today's, but this is a situation how we can observe in Europe, in the United States, said us it will our future, for example, let's say tomorrow. But today we can prepare for that. We can check some hypotheses in this sphere. And this list of problems, I guess, show the new opportunity of this technology. Let's talk some examples. Let's say forgery of diplomas. I guess a lot of we in our university we have a lot of examples where when the foreign students show us diplomas with not good history, and we cannot recognize it for 100%. So the idea of this solving this problem based on if we have the digital diploma. And of course, we do not say about technology, IT information and technology, IT technology, not programming. This is sphere of IT specialists. We will talk about how we can use it. Of course, any technology have some problems, some pros and cons, of course. But in our opinion, solve the problem with this list. Let's say forgery of diplomas, transparency and trust, unnecessary intermediaries. Well, it's revolution for process of admission of foreign students. And of course, we clearly understand that it is complicated question. It's not the simple. We need to change of structure of all business process in our university because we don't need in this case some specialists. So we don't need some human, the influence of human on this process. So it's very delicate and very complicated aspect because just implementation of technology actually it's not hard, it's not complicated task. So we can do that tomorrow. It's not hard to us, but how we implement this system, it's more it's more hard for us. Anyway, this is list of problem in our opinion, and we can solve problems due to this technology of blockchain. Let's talk about it. I tried to explain blockchain technology in very simple terms, definition, and the idea of what we can or plan use from blockchain technology, what exactly. And the idea of this technology for digital diploma based on using smart contract. Well, it's technology, blockchain technology, or part of blockchain technology, and this technology do not use using in, let's say, Bitcoin or another digital assets, let's say. But this technology can create opportunity to make decision or create business process between two continents, between two parts, without any third parts, fourth parts, etc. And the technology of smart contract based on coding, based on IT technology, and let's probably have example in real life or from business to explain how it works. Let's imagine two companies, the seller and buyer, traditional situation, but we have the contract, for example, and we need to pay some money and get the goods from our seller. And how we provide this action? Of course, we need the bank for payment. We don't talk about what kind of payments. We don't talk about the institution like bank. In this case, we have additional expenditure for this transaction, and the technology of smart contract. We can use this smart contract without bank. So it's absolutely two parts without additional expenditure to transactions, additional expenditure of time and other resources for that. So it's very suitable. It's very fast and so cheaper, actually, or even absolutely zero. So we have a lot of benefits from this technology, smart contract. Of course, we observe in markets a lot of platforms which create the opportunity to use smart contracts. Of course, we can the history of blockchain technology actually, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital assets show us that some problems. But in my personal opinion, when we talk about new technology, brand new technology, of course, we can observe cons or problems with this. But I guess it's just a question of time. Let's go next. Here it is. How we can use in university this technology, and what can do with this, and how we can implement this technology in our business process. First of all, here is sorry for Ukrainian version. We have 7 points or steps how we can create checklist or something like that when we course, the preparation for implementation of this technology, first of all, you need to clearly understand for themselves why you do that. Because the answer for us, for business school, for our business school, the answer for our university, the answer is we can create digital diploma. So that is top level of today's technology. So top level for even for European countries actually, because in Europe it's just testing, it's just check or try to understand what the benefits we can get. Well, here is the list of possibilities how we can or what should we do and what we can get from this technology. Because the key points or some main aspects, I guess, this is implementation and testing. I guess it's more complicated for us because we need to know a lot of technical aspects. But today, our marketing analysis of this market says, it's very, it's very expensive specialist, or even we don't have or we cannot get this specialist for this test. Because it's very specific test. If we talk about, let's say, Bitcoin or digital assets, in this market we can see a lot of specialists. But when we talk about smart contracts and using the smart contract for creating a digital diploma, here is we have the problem. Because another point, let's say, planning, choosing blockchain platform, development, integration of smart contracts is not complicated. We clearly understand what should we do or what can we do with this. But this point, implementation and support, that is a problem. So it's our, it's our skills, let's say. Well, let's go next. Here is an example of platforms. So you can just right now go to these platforms, let's say blockchain diploma like this, blockchaindiploma.com. Of course, we can see the platforms for free, and of course, a lot of suppliers of this service want to get money for that. But the choice for free, let's say 50-50 in our observation, 50-50% need to pay or for free. So you can get a choice suitable for your institution platform. So here is the list. If you want, I can separate spread of this link. So it's let's say it's like a top platforms for digital diploma for free and not for free. We observe and use block certs and IBM blockchain. Try to clarify for themselves how we can use this platform. Here is some aspects of regulatory aspects, because we can talk about technical opportunities, technology opportunities, but what about regulation? And actually, the regulation depends on the level of development of some countries. Because, for example, of course, leader in this sphere is the United States. If we talk about Ukrainian situation, we do not have some special law, let's say about, let's call digital diploma, something like that. But the frame of today's law we can use, and we can get some specific things like definition, like terms, etc., etc. So even this level of development of Ukrainian law, it's absolutely normal to use and create a digital diploma for institutions, for Ukrainian institutions. And what about, if we talk about, let's compare Ukrainian law, let's say European law, or United States or China? Well, it's very, how to say, variable, because, as I said before, in the United States, we have examples of digital diploma even 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. So 8 years ago, the first example of create digital diploma. So, but you know, the problem is when we talk about probably justice problem between rights and law, because when we talk about rights, I have a freedom, and the law should explain what it is, freedom, etc., etc. But in Ukraine reality, we have on the first place the law, and after that rights. So in this case, we do not have example, or the example of who or which institution or Ukrainian institution creates that. So we don't have information about what the problem in regulation with regulatory or regulation aspects we can get in the future when we create this system, when we implement this technology for digital. Some Portugal examples, two universities, Fernando Pessoa and University of Lisbon. They already checked this technology for creating a digital diploma, and so they have a real digital diploma, but some technical aspects cannot implement this technology in reality for international students, because for international students and the surveys of Portugal colleagues about the relation of international students for digital diploma show us it's absolutely 400% good story, good idea for international students, and it's for today's they describe of this like effect wow. Well, probably it's not just academic story, but I guess we will talk, or we should talk about international students like a part of business if we talk about commercial institution, Ukrainian commercial institution. Let's go next. In some aspects of world trends in this sphere, all countries, big countries like China, like India, like United States, like European Union, think about these opportunities, create, how to say, success story, and try to analyze the best practice of using blockchain technology or smart contract for digital diploma. And personally, so my personal thinking about it, it's good point or let's say competitive advantage for Ukrainian institution, because we have especially for Kharkiv, but that is like advantage and disadvantage, because we have online, we don't have offline, and for a lot of students, it's absolutely suitable story online, I mean, and that is our advantage in this situation. But if we talk about online education process, why we talk about diploma paper like offline stories? Well, it's just idea. Just think. If we talk about online, let's do online for 100%, from admission to digital diploma. Well, so here is this world trends show us that this idea or this technology and experiments with this technology, we can observe all over the world. So and we should use this technology. We need to have the same step with these countries. Well, here is example of digital diploma. Of course, it's actually it's ChatGPT. Of course. But here is the key point of any digital diploma, like hashtag and QR code for digital verification. Well, very similar or close or the same probably technology we can observe in commercial practice. For example, if we want to, let's say, check the original production of some products. Let's say the last example for me it was oil, and you can check. You can get originated QR code and check. This is code on the site of producer, and you can get information about this original or not original. So of course it's very, how to say, simplified of how it works, but I guess it's like a first step for understanding how it works and what should we do with this. Okay, let's discuss it.
There's a good question. Don't you personally think that train is like already on that way? So what I mean, not far, long time ago, the possibility now appeared that we can already. So me personally, I graduated from university in 2006, and I already have all my documents starting from my 9th degree when I graduated from school, then my bachelor, then my master's. So don't you think that it's already done in Ukraine, and very soon it would be a company like our in Cyprus or Ministry of Digitalization will say that actually, as our passports are using DIA are the same as the passports paper version. The same will happen already with the documents which are already available in DIA app. What do you think about that?
Well, if we, let's answer from the DIA. DIA is not blockchain, actually. It's not blockchain technology. It's not blockchain technology, DIA. But technically, we can do this right now. Technically, it's not the problem. Technically, we can create a digital diploma with QR code, with hedge sum, with all technicals, with IT specialists. We can discuss it with courts. So technically, it's possible right now. But the first problem, when we talk about the implementation, the first problem, the acceptable of this digital diploma all over the world, because we need to some time for understand, let's say, some companies, and they are looking for bachelor's or master's students or postgraduate students. And if we talk about, let's say, .coms companies, they understand what it is, digital diploma. But if we like a traditional, so it's not acceptable. They do not understand what it is and how it works. So, but this is our future. It's not like in 10 years. It's future 1-2 years, I guess. And that is problem. And the problem is. For international students in, let's say, when we discuss, for example, diploma from school, it's very complicated to this institution. Because if we talk about universities, we have the clear understanding how it works. Why we do that? Because a lot of situation, let's say, the problem, let me explain during that example. We have the student from Taiwan. Ukraine do not recognize Taiwan like an independent country, and we recognize it like a Chinese. And for these students, we need to school diploma from China. So for these people, absolutely impossible to get Chinese diploma, school diploma, because they are Taiwanese. And in this case, a lot of Taiwanese students, what's happening? They try to do Chinese school diploma, not original Chinese school diploma. In this case, of course, we can, create like a standard, because we are pioneers, and all pioneers create standard, international standard for that. And if we, let's say, have some ideas or some conditions for that, for this digital diploma, we can create this international standard, how we call digital diploma, and what information should or what content we put on this digital diploma. Of course, standard is description, the name, surname, QR code, hedge sum, or blockchain sum, technical information, but it's like not like a law or rule. It's just we think about it and we think that it's neat to put this information in digital diploma, but it's not rules. It's not a regulation in Ukrainian or international. So probably the story about international standard, and if we have or provide this international standard, it will be good for us, because that is, we are right this way. Not just Americans, not just, I don't know, Martians, we write this rule, and we can write this rule for themselves, for our condition. And I guess that is opportunity to implement this technology and using this technology for international students, because, well, one of the example of effect wow from Portugal students, well, actually, foreign students in Portugal, it's very specific student, because international students in Portugal, it's like a former colonial Portugal colonies, and a lot of international students said in Portugal absolutely the same like a local. Well, but even in this case, and a lot of these students is poor country. Well, let's say it's poor country. And the question was about what is your relation to digital diploma? It's effect wow, 100%, and even in poor countries, the students from these poor countries, they're answering. It's very cool. It's very how do you say describe of Portugal University like something like a top of the top university. So it's imagined for today's. What will be tomorrow? I don't know. But today it's like very very cool, and probably if we talk about, let's say, probability of or some commercial aspects of university education, so it's a good story, absolutely good story. Well, that's it.
I have a few questions, more like technical questions, but mostly of them you answered more or less, or more details or less details, but I have some questions about laws. On which level do we speak about blockchain technology for recognition of diplomas? On university levels or some government levels? Because, for example, we have a very interesting situation if we talk about university levels. What is requirements for the hardware for universities for implementing this technology in the universities? Is it hard to do it with the hardware, and what requirements involved?
Well, I'm not IT specialist, but I try to how we can how to say how we can explain, or how we can clarify the story. Well, actually, if we talk about like an experiment, let's say produce just only one digital diploma, like experiment, for example. It's we don't need special programming, special hard meaning computers. We don't need very fast computers. It's just that's absolutely normal if we have just like this one standard computer. And if we use the platform for free, so we don't need special equipment. But if we talk about experimental, because we don't know what's the problem we can get if we, let's say, will produce hundreds or thousands of digital diploma per day, for example. I don't know, because we just observe how we can create one digital diploma with resources, without additional resources, just what we have, and that's it. About technical or hardware, well, I'm a user. I'm not a developer, so hard to answer for what the program is better platform or for example, for using everyday using this platform will be better or this will be better. I guess if we don't have a lot of examples of using this, we don't have statistics that is better, that is much more better or something like that. So, well, hard to answer step by step. Or if we talk about law, about digital law, and about the diploma from the government or from the universities. Let's say universities' papers or documents about education. Of course, that is government standards. If we talk about state universities like Karasina, but I don't know, Rock, you have the same situation, yeah?
If we want to have our diploma recognized, for sure we have to follow state standards.
Yeah. But the Ukrainian law, the definitions, just можно? The Ukrainian law said us about the universities or institutions. Just a second. Here is this one. But the problem is law and right, because here is, we can see the electronic documents have the same legal force as a paper. So that is why we can use and why and how we can use or how we can create the digital diploma. Because according to Ukrainian law, it's the same story. So it's not forbidden for us. So we can do this or try to do this. Of course, another story is another law on education allows education institution issue diplomas and other educational documents. So I guess for probably this preliminary step of implementation of blockchain technology or smart contract technology, it will be enough.
One more question. It's also not a technical question, but blockchain technology means that all blocks of information are connected by cachesons between each other. But where we can storage the first block? It will be in the university, in some platform decentralized, or where exactly will be stored the first block?
Examples of where is created the first block, for example, Massachusetts Technology Institute. They have a special website, and this website probably we can show this site. Just a second. And they have special platforms, that is platforms this institution. No, in my opinion, it's very huge institutions, very rich institution, and they have a lot of money, and they create these platforms on themselves resources. So that is resources from Massachusetts Technology Institute. Well, I guess for our, let's say, experiments, it's not important for these steps, but if we talk about strategy of using this technology in the future, or the algorithm or the steps, what should we do for our university, I guess for 100% we need to create these resources for storage at the university sources. Well, it's my opinion.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
less than English.
Окей. Да. Значит, our next presentation is from Alena Vlasyuk, значит, International Cooperation Coordinator, National University of Water and Environmental Engineering. Please, Anna, the floor is yours.
Dear guests, dear participants, I hope you hear me.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. First of all, I would like to say that I'm really pleased to participate and that we are holding this international highlight event in Rivne and that you had the possibility to come to us to visit us. The next, I'm really glad that the discussion was so hot, but it's out of time, so I'll be very, very brief. Because after my presentation, you will make the acquisition and acquaintance with our university and visit the hydrotechnical laboratory hour. You'll see how the floods can be and the laboratory conditions and the real flows and so on, so it will be interesting as well. What I'll be focused on in my presentation, it is the development of the holistic education and onboarding strategy for international students at the National University of Environmental Engineering within the INTERADIS project. This is the agenda. The development just to meet the needs and the expectations of international students. Our university developed the comprehensive onboarding and system strategy, and just to enhance the international student experience and to smooth integration into the academic and social environment. Through the proactive activities and measures. Among them, the interactive development of international students, also the streamlined admission process, also the education course is a great point in this academic journey, and also the student engagement and integration that includes a lot of parts like fine program, like cross-cultural and intercultural workshops, and also the language conference courses. Team projects together with the studentship of our university and of our city and region. And also, I will be focused today on the social media communication strategy, but I have to put it on the list because it's one of the meaningful points within the communication and to establish the communication and to maintain the communication with international students, especially during the wartime. So, this I will look at the education and work strategy. They are focused and divided the academic integration focus and the social integration focus. So, academic integration focus included different processes and the organization of the curriculums and also
we made your problem, but your presentation doesn't move. Maybe you move manually or reload. First slide, this year. Так, що? Що вас добре? Але презентація не робиться.
International cross-cultural different trainings and coils into the program, and also by program orientation weeks in our universities that are 0 weeks and both the career weeks. So this is how our roadmap is interactive with digital inclusions and opening some working so the students can make route, for example, from the airport to our city and our university or to the hostel. It also can get the information about the university structure, the student organizations, the about academic supervisors, and so on.
Ми не можемо
Also,
запустити, що
one powerful moment is, of course, the ability mobile application. It's mobile application MyMe. It is by parts to our students. It is very helpful because all the schedules, all the consultations, everything is in it in one application. The admission process. The university has streamlined the admission process for international students by developing an application form. And it has a lot of functions. First of all, the students, it makes much less current position for them, and also it is more clear for international students. They can download or upload their documents for verification. Also can get also the timely response from the academic supervisors or from the staff in the international office, and also they can track the applications from very beginning and see the status, what are the updates, and what is lacking as a need. This is from the one hand, and on the other hand, admission and online application enhance and improve the communication between the different departments of the university and different structural units that are involved to this process, like admission office or hostels, because there is no need to contact them right now after the student has been in the application process, as they all see the status in different blocks. We now have 4 different blocks, and still including them, the blocks are invitation, rental housing, and employment. We got also the feedback support, contact us it is called. So the students can share their suggestions or their challenges they face by applying to our university and improve So, the education course, I don't take much, I probably think it's the joint work of all the department universities in the construction of the project INTERADIS. And it is now in the Urdu system of our university. It is like an elective subject for all the students, and it's obligatory for the preparatory department students. When our students stressed that it is very good that there are videos after the lectures they can follow, and it is really helpful. After the gaining of the first feedback in 2023, we have changed it and improved, making more focus on academic advising. And this, when I came to the student engagement integration, we understood that we had to introduce the international coordinators, the academic supervisors at each institute of the university to coordinate the academic journey of the international students, and this is very helpful. And also, we improved our feedback system and communication mechanisms communicating our relationship with these students, and also the students' participation and cultural activities. Annually, we develop the plan of cultural activities that is improved every month, and I must say that our students are very active. We are surprised when we made a survey of participation of the students during the war, the first years of the war. More than 98% of our international students participated in cultural events, in research events, in sport events, so they were feeling belonging to the university, and we are so proud of them by this. So I think it is one of the main achievements during the implementation of these projects. Also, the buddy program introduced for the first time, and we will have a chance to meet the buddy students during the next couple of days, and together the students have already have the integration event with them in the student parliament as well. So we have the buddy page that is introduced at our web page, and the buddy students can be contacted. Open-minded, these are students that already have the training, and also the international students, international students or participating in research international projects, so they are open and they can help in academic stuff. We have organized the project space, and we are lucky that our international students also participated in projecting this co-working space. So it was built for their needs, and also they participated in this. Since June 2022, it was opened, the project is very active use, and it is used for cross-functional traineeships for students, internship for body program, different events, destination events, also for the volunteering, as it is very important. So a lot of efforts, I guess, during the last year, more than 22 events were held in the open space. And the main problem, the challenge, I guess, we had, it's the language and intercultural competencies of our students and our staff and administration. So our project team focused on this and worked very hard. We made a lot of efforts. First of all, we implemented the program Education Without Borders. More than 250 participants were within this program, and it included language courses and cross-cultural courses as well. Also, we implement together with our partner, Newcastle University, the 12 courses, skills language courses. It's a language to raise the competence in English, and also we implement right now 2 courses and are working on 3 more courses related online international language programs. So now we implement them with Mexican students and from Mexican universities. So it's very good to gain experience, international experience, and this intercultural experience also. And of course, the workshops that we have held within the project, dedicated not only to the students but also to the administrative staff to make the life of our international students more easy. So I won't talk about the social media and communication strategy as well, as I said, but we have on this and we implement different Instagram, Facebook, TikTok pages and crossing through our website. The functions that we were used to build our ongoing strategy was like to make the community building using different ways, and videos and visual is one of the components. Then to ensure the community inclusivity, personal learning pathway that is decided to the supervisors, interactive engagement, and data-driven strategies. So, thank you so much. I know that you will have a productive evening. We will have now the discussion to the technical laboratory. I wish you very good knowledge and good skills. The students will make you the first building, near the technical academic building, together with our body students. And also you will have, after the discussion to the laboratory and to the library, you will have the joint dinner. And we will have the acquaintance our regional local cuisine and of course brewery, because the agenda is in the brewery account. So I wish you the productive next days and also the very joyful evening. Thank you so much.
Дякую, Микола Миколаївна, за прекрасну доповідь та цікаву інформацію. А ми продовжуємо. Okay, we have international participant and then we speak English again. And we finished for today. Tomorrow we brought according to our program. And now we move to the second building of our campus. You have address, you have geolocation, and we meet there and have discussions, and then we have some kind of local cuisine at 6:30, 7 p.m. Okay? Thank you, see you. Bye.